Hey guys, so we are back with another video for 7 Days to Die 3.0, and basically I want to see whether this still works. You know, the good old vending machines. I've done quite a lot of videos on my channel in previous versions of the game like 2.0 and 2.5, and they always change it around a bit. So let's see whether we can still make some money off this. You see my little pig head there? So basically how this works, you want to rent out this vending machine like so. We've already done it for the purpose of this video, but there you go. It costs 2,500 dukes, so I would focus on saving some money and then renting it out, and we are going to try the brass method. So I can confirm it still works on 3.0, and I'm going to show you how it's done. And what you're going to need, you are going to need these stone spears. Some people say you don't need the stone spears, but I've always used them and it's always worked. And you're going to need 6,000 brass. Now how to make the money out of this is important. How to get that brass. Maybe you're going to get it from looting, in which, yeah, it is pure profit. But we're going to use a little trick I'm going to show you using the forge. And it's basically smelting the dukes down like for like, because you can no longer scrap the dukes to brass. So if you scrap these dukes here to brass, you won't get, see, 8,601 brass when it's 11,000 dukes, so you're actually at a loss there. Whereas this, if you melt the brass down, so our brass is on 33.45, and if we put it on there, it should go to 50. There you go, 33.50. So we can melt down one duke for one brass, and then we can just go here and get all the brass out. I'm not going to do that because I want to keep my brass in there for now. But that's the method I did. I melted down 6,000 dukes to 6,000 brass. And the reason why we're doing this is because if you want to try and sell 6,000 brass to Rekt, you're not going to get too much for it. It's not that great. Let's go and have a little look. Obviously you can put like little perks and buffs on to make your prices better, but let's have a look in here. So if I want to sell that 6,000 brass to him, look, he's only going to give me 2,640, so we're way out of pocket there. You know, that's not good. That's not a, you're making a big loss there. However, if we put the 6,000 brass into the vending machine and it sells, then we normally get about 9,600, so you're going to make 3,600 pure profit straight off that brass. So what you want to do, you just want to add all your spears in. The idea of the spears is that you make the brass desirable to sell. Some people say, oh, you don't need the spears, doesn't do anything. I've always done it and it's always worked, so I'm not going to change what works. But everything is now in the vending machine for sale, and I'm going to make the price of the spears less expensive for some reason. More expensive. You want to make them more expensive. There you go. That's a rip-off price. Sorted. And then it's just a waiting game, really. You're going to come back and hopefully this 6,000 brass sells. We'll give it a few days and we're going to come back and hopefully it's gone. Imagine if it had gone straight away there. But you're just going to collect it when it sells. Up here it shows you the total amount of dukes you've made from your items sold. And last time I did this I got about 9,600. Did take a few days though. It took about 4 days, so it took longer than normal. I think it's random how long it takes, but we'll see in a couple of days. We are on day 16 at 6 AM. For some reason there was like a mini horde while I was waiting around looting and stuff, but you know, never mind. Gives us a chance to rank up a bit, get some XP in the bag and do some killing, and then we'll go back. I'm going to go back within 1 day and be hopeful. Go back, it's now been 24 hours and hopefully they've sold. There you go, bosh. The brass has sold and I actually got 12,000, so you just hit here, collect, there you go, 12,000, and just rinse and repeat. So you can turn 6,000 dukes. Oh, hang on a sec, we've got a little visitor here. Yeah. fucking interrupting my demonstration. Yeah, we got 12,000 dukes for 6,000 brass, so you can double your money pretty much every time, which is pretty sweet. So yeah guys, if that helps and you enjoy the video and all that, then drop us a like and a subscribe and all that bollocks. But I'm going to be playing around with these vending machines as well. We'll get some supercoin in there. I think that's the next portal call and see what's happening. But yeah, very easy way to make 12,000 dukes right there.